Hi everyone, I wanted to do a little follow-up from my Healing Manifesto videos. I haven't done one for a while, and partly because I had a scan recently, not because I was particularly worried, but I had broken my ribs and they were taking quite a while to heal, and I wanted to be checked for bone density and all that kind of stuff. And my doctor just went, well, let's do a scan while we're doing all these tests, and everything came back clear. And I wasn't surprised because I haven't rested on my laurels. I haven't become complacent. And I think it's heartbreaking that we're seeing so many light workers and so many people becoming really sick. I was sent a post this morning by a friend of mine, someone who's quite well known, who's been really ill. And I think it was last year, Diana Cooper, who I love Diana, she was diagnosed with cancer last year and she dealt with it so beautifully. She just said, this is density and it's been removed from my body, and she knew that she had to change her diet and change her lifestyle. And I think that's the thing that, we're all being called to actually step into our mastery and start to walk our talk and really embody what it is to be someone who works with energy and light, and that has to include our lifestyle and our food and everything that comes in, which includes what you watch. It includes who you're with, who you spend time with, where you go. We have to really come from a place of discernment and really listen to our bodies and really listen to our energy fields. And there's still so much stuff out there that, for me, if it's got a vibration of fear underneath it or a vibration of division underneath it, I walk away. I don't engage. And for me, that includes signing petitions, it includes protesting, all of these things. It's like, if you're a light worker, we trust that we change the world from in here, not from out there. Actually, take responsibility for the fact that we've created this dysfunctional society. We are all part of this dysfunctional society, and we can continue to engage in it by buying the shit food, sending our children to the crappy schools, continuing to shop in the shops that we disagree with. All of that stuff. We have to really start living from our mastery and from our integrity. And I'm also seeing so many people kind of blaming out there. A lot of women saying, it's patriarchy. I blame patriarchy. You know what? Patriarchy is a myth, and this is something that I've only just kind of really got my head around. There's so much stuff that we've been programmed with that we need to question, so much stuff that we've been lied to about. It's only talking to my son and kind of, him introducing me to some speakers, and, this amazing guy that I'm actually going to go and hear speak tonight, where, we think we're living in patriarchy. What about the biblical times when women could be sold into slavery by their husbands, by their fathers, by their brothers? We could be stoned to death for just saying the wrong thing. The witch burning times. If you live in the West, in a free society that we live in, this is not patriarchy. So really you have to watch your words, watch what you're, when we speak, we are casting spells. And if we keep blaming out there, we're not taking responsibility. And we have to take responsibility, for the world that we've created. And we have to start walking in our mastery and walking our talk. I know that there are so many people suffering at the moment. And those of us that have the capacity are supporting those people who are suffering. And yes, there's a lot of people kind of blaming, saying, what about, there's a lot of young people that are deciding to take their way, make their way out of this planet. And I don't blame them. It's very dense. I've always felt that this planet is very dense. But I've also always felt that I'm meant to be here. I have had many times when I have attempted to take my life and it never worked, because I'm really meant to be here. And that's the other thing. I really believe that, when we're meant to be here, we stay, or there's an intervention or something. And if someone doesn't stay, they're not meant to be here. They came for a short while for a reason. But, if you're worried about your loved ones, if you're worried about your sons, check in on them, talk to them, find out really what's going on. You know, that's what I have had to do with my all my children. You know, and they've all been through really difficult times. As a family, we've been through, you know, me having to heal stage 4 cancer, being told that there was nothing they could do and they'd throw these treatments at me, but they probably weren't going to work. And they've witnessed me having to really step up, you know, and we all need to be detoxing. We live in a toxic soup. You can't get away with eating crap anymore. You can't get away with drinking coffee all day. You can't get away with drinking tap water. You know, we all have to wake up to this. You know, those are the matrix, what I call them, the matrix foods, the packaged crap. You know, and yes, you know, we are all bombarded. Even me, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm still bombarded by my neighbour's Wi-Fi. There's still pollution outside. So I cleanse regularly, cleansing, fasting, all of these things that support us to not only keep my temple, my beautiful body healthy and well, my mind and my emotions, because when I'm clear, I can see when something's not right. So that's a bit of a rant, my preach for today. But you know, it's yes, it's heartbreaking seeing all these people that are going through stuff, but ultimately it's their initiation. It's an initiation. It's about really embodying what you're talking about, really walking your talk. You know, you can't be a Reiki practitioner or a shiatsu therapist or, you know, whatever, and be telling people to do this but not doing it yourself. You know, we all have to do whatever, you know, meditate every day in whatever way a meditation is for you. It could be walking, it could be sitting by a tree, it could be, you know, sitting cross-legged and focusing on your breath, focusing on a cat, whatever it is. Connect with nature, drink clean water, invest in a decent water filter. Your cells will thank you for it. Learn to live in joy, see the positivity in everything. Don't enable people, don't try and fix people. You can't fix anyone until you've fixed yourself, until you really love yourself. Self-love, because it's all in here. And actually, you know, I believe that I created this world. It's all come from me. I am the creatress of my reality. So if I'm seeing things that I don't like in my reality, I need to look at that. I need to go to the mirror and see, where do I need to love more? Where do I need to forgive? Where do I need to soften? So yeah, I'm just looking at my notes. Yeah, I mean, it really is time for us to step up and create this new society. And I don't know what that's going to look like, but I know for me and my family, you know, I took my kids out of school in 2020 and we haven't looked back. You know, we've found our tribe. We've created a home ed group that meets once a week. My kids also do other activities. We have like-minded friends. It's a time to find your tribe. And if you haven't found your tribe yet, just ask Spirit. You know, it's like, I need to find my like-minded people. And it might be online for a while. You know, and that's the other thing. It's like, you know, too much time in front of computers and not enough time with actual people and with nature and time on our own. You know, that's one of the things that illness gives us, is actually, you know, just to step back, reassess life. You know, we're not meant to live in what people call the patriarchal society, the society that we have set up that is a rat race, where actually we're human slaves. You know, it's like, and we're constantly creating division. I mean, even I was, you know, joined this supposed spiritual healing group on Telegram, and there's just such division and judgmentalness, and I'm just like, I'm leaving, you know. And yes, I'm judging them for being judgmental, but it's like, you know, if there's fear and division, you know, we are all children of Gaia. You know, we're Gaians. Whatever colour your skin is, wherever you're from, whatever gender you are, we're all Gaians. At this moment in time, we live on Gaia. She's our mother. She will guide us. She is ascending. We are ascending, and we're clearing, and the density is clearing. and the dross is clearing, and it's not nice, and it's chaos, and it's hard. But actually, if you center, spend time in nature, talk to your higher self, God, divine source, trees, Mother Mary, Jesus, Buddha, you know, whoever it is, whatever it is, you know, just find your center, find your tribe, and trust everything will be okay, and eat from nature, and cleanse regularly, and fast. Everything will be well. And I have got loads of programs on my website. I've got loads of stuff for free on my Hello Cervix website that you can access. I've got cleanse programs, urine therapy programs, recipes, videos, you know, so much stuff that I've put out there for free and for very low cost, that, you know, none of us have got any excuse to be flaying around in the darkness, but we have to do the work, and now is the time to do the work. So I'm going to leave you with that little nugget of information, and you know, if you need any more support, have a look at my other videos. Put in the Healing Manifesto hashtag Rachael Crow and they should come up. Reach out to your friends, ask for help. It's one of the biggest things that's also the hardest thing, is ask for help. And actually that's the most sacred prayer you can make. Your angels and your guides and your ancestors and all of them, they're just waiting for you to ask, you know, help me, I'm on my knees, help me. Show me what I need to do. Show me the way. Thy will be done. Make that your prayer. Make that your daily prayer. Thy will be done. Because my willpower doesn't take me to a place of serenity. It absolutely doesn't. My willpower would, you know, well, I'd end up kind of, you know, clinging on for dear life with my willpower, and in the end I'd just let go and go fuck it, and I'd have a drink, or I'd have a coffee, or I'd have a fag, or I'd eat the chocolate, whatever it was. It wasn't until I learned the beauty of the prayer of surrender. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Many blessings and much love.